I have a tongue not made to wrestle in the language it was given. I wonder how thin I would have been if I had learned my father's loudness, voice so thick it takes the meat out. But my voice is housed in a jaw filled with politeness and trained woman shyness. Lips clothed in thick stature, built like that but tucked under skin, cemented breath against the inside of a bone-heavy cheek. My sister wears my father's thin mouth, forms the fuck yous even when her tongue is clutched by someone else's privilege. She empties herself out in anger, purges the politeness she was taught, and lets her tongue move. If my tongue could craft anger out of another language, maybe it would have been braver. Weathering breath, breaking through concrete diaspora tongue, cracking under heat into thin father spit that rolls off the tongue not even my father was given. I imagine the ancestor muscles of my mouth holding hands with my lungs, and in the moment, the now moment, the past moment, the blood tongue moment, my voice would stretch and yell big, Greek tongue curling behind teeth, hurling Hawaiian spit that cuts into the voices that dare challenge my right to be here. Maybe if my tongue could do the same kind of work it practices against another tongue, tonguing another skin, if it could do with breath what it did against their thigh, or between the fold of her belly, maybe there would be no need to yell at all. If I could speak as clearly as the way my tongue can make teeth tremble, my mouth would not be so swollen with the things I wish to say. My mouth would be a body I could move with, that I could use to resist, could use to occupy the spaces that have placed me in my father's mouth rather than beside it. But if I am honest, I am afraid of the product of tongue dancing with heavy breath, of voice in the moment, of unscripted freedom, of body so heavily held down by history. And for this reason, I train the bravery, exercise my mouth to pull the weight of big words, big lives, big bodies that have been diminished only to tongues weighed down by forgetting. I let the hot air from my father's thin throat travel through the places I come from. More mother, more father, more sisters from nations I cannot even remember. I practice the knowing. I practice the fuck yous. I practice the loudness. And I hope that my tongue finds habit in strength.